Third Wheel, the show where we talk about anything that interests us, and in this new season, we're breaking rules and not doing that at all. I'm Steven, and I'm joined with Brandon and Grace. Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Hello.
The breaking news bulletin! Grace has lost her power. And yes, Brandon, you are wondering, and this will be in the episode. Oh my god. There's never a more perfect moment. On that note, I'm getting my ass whooped in chess.
Please enjoy this relaxing elevator music as we wait for Grace.
Alright, anyways, well, Grace is back. Hi, Grace. I'm afraid to ask that now, in case...
Wait, are we doing the thing?
Yes.
Now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
How you guys doing?
Sensational. I just covered for like 4 people today, as if that's humanly possible, but it's fine.
Like, I'm assuming you mean for your job?
No, my other job. Yes, my job.
You want to elaborate?
No, I don't. I was being sarcastic.
You know, I don't know.
Something that sucks about my job is everybody gets sick at the exact same time. So it's like the people that are there and do show up, despite the fact that they feel like crap, we get dealt such a shitty hand. Like,
Yeah.
I swear to God, this is not supposed to happen. I was watching 60 Kids Alone at lunch today.
Hey.
That's not supposed to happen.
But you did it.
I
So,
did, and I was
good job.
fucking panicking. Like, obviously. Like, never tell the parents that, but no, I was... Because even when someone did come, she was on her fucking phone the entire time. I was like, are you serious right now? I was so mad.
How about you, Brandon? You watching kids in your off time?
No. No.
Yeah, pretty fingernails, Brandon.
Well, no. And I have just been doing college stuff, like I have been.
I feel like that was really creepy to say out of context. For context, I got acrylics done for the first time, and I didn't really like how they came out because they weren't exactly like the picture I wanted. She kind of took some free liberty with it that I wasn't a fan of. So I was like complaining, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get them taken off. I'm going to get them taken off, and then a TKer comes up and she strokes my nails and goes, you have pretty fingernails. And so you know what? All you. That's why I'm keeping them. Because of you, small child that made a weird comment to me.
Alright, so if you guys don't know how things work around here, there's a third wheel deemed every episode. The whole aspect is that there's not ever a winner, there's just one loser, and we make fun of that loser. Last week's loser was Grace, which means that she got to pick what happens to us today, and given that she has not been a huge fan of the changing in Season 2, I feel like Brandon and I are in for something today. So, Grace, what do you have in store for us?
Well, after thinking about it for the last week and realizing my lack of creativity, I decided we're just gonna play a simple game of Truth or Dare. And
I don't like the word simple in front of it.
Yeah, so essentially, I don't get to play it. I just embarrass you guys. So essentially, I ask you truth or dare, and you can either say truth or dare, obviously. And you can do this thing, which will probably equal to humiliation or being really, really uncomfortable with the fact that you have to answer this on posted on the internet. Or you can take the L and I get a point. So basically you're playing for points. If you do answer the question, you get a point. If you don't, I get a point. And essentially, whoever gets the most amount of points gets to choose the third wheel single-handedly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Brandon and Steven, you guys can play together to work against me, or you can work individually just to screw with each other. It doesn't really matter to me.
Interesting.
But if either one of you wins, you can also ask me an embarrassing question. I know you guys aren't really petty like that, so it's not really going to be that interesting. But
Kinda
you
bad.
can after I've had my fun.
All right.
I'm bad at asking questions. So.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed.
You're just bad. I do have a thing though. All right. Is how many like truths, like how many like questions do you have, and how many dares do you have?
Mhm. Just write down a random amount.
Well, I ask purely because of the fact that I not that I would do this or that I think Brandon
Don't worry
would do
about it.
this, but I don't want one person just doing dares or doing truths. The
Well,
whole
okay,
time.
okay. Well, like I also made like specific questions for you guys. Because what's embarrassing for Brandon is like funny to you.
Yeah.
I feel like okay, let me tell you my entire strategy for this. I'm gonna fucking target and sandbag Brandon. That's where I'm getting all my points
What?
from.
What?
Because I know Brandon is going to outright refuse to answer a majority of these questions. Steven, you have no shame and you don't really care. So therefore, it's all up to Brandon.
I stopped caring a little bit ago.
I know, that's the whole point, right? So, yeah,
Alright.
let's get into it. Who wants to go first?
I think we should spin a wheel.
I think you should just say me.
Who?
I don't know, just
first.
Brandon. Okay,
You're gonna
Brandon.
go first? Alrighty.
Okay, Brandon. Okay, truth or dare?
Can I ask what the dares are?
No! No, of course you can't.
Can I ask what the dare is? What?
I'm scared to pick truths, but I don't know what you would have.
I can guarantee you will not like either option. How about that?
I don't think this game is intended to be fun for us, Brandon.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going truth first.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we're starting off. Don't worry. I'm starting you off very easy, so don't worry about it.
What if this isn't easy?
That has a lot of
Okay.
weight behind it.
Okay. So, in a life or death situation,
Okay.
it's between your dogs, Max and Moses.
Oh.
Yep. So,
Oh.
Max and Moses versus Steven. Who do you kill?
Wait, hold on.
Yep. You can either save Steven or you can save Max and Moses.
Oh.
And you can't kill yourself because you always say that.
Before you answer, Brandon, are you okay? Because when you answer, "Can I kill myself?" to these a lot, I fear for you a little bit.
No, it's rather a sacrificial play, and I would rather sacrifice myself than have to bring death onto others
Fair enough.
that I care about.
So, which would you pick and why?
Isn't that like I'm thinking about who I would pick because I would pick to save Steven ultimately, but that would just
you fucking
really
better.
suck.
I see you tomorrow, sir. I remember.
You're gonna remember after I killed you.
Yes, I would have.
Wait for me in the afterlife. But I would choose Steven just because. I mean,
you could just get a new dog.
That's not how that works. But no. Ultimately, like Steven, I consider Steven like one of like a really close friend, and like
And Max and Moses aren't.
No, they are. I just I feel like I feel like in a scenario where I would choose Max and Moses if it was over like a human stranger, but
The next question.
But if it's like between a human person that I care about and my dogs, like obviously I'm gonna be really sad either way, but I would go with I think it would ultimately I could get over well, not get over. I feel like I could at least I don't know. I feel like I could live with myself more if I was at least saved like Steven.
Damn. Okay. I like how you could have said the dogs and been like, it's a number thing because there's 2 of them and 1 of you, but nope. Okay, would your answer at all change if you had to kill them, like yourself?
Personally,
Yeah.
probably not. I mean,
Oh.
that would just make it so
Oh
much
my God.
worse. But ultimately, I
Okay.
guess my answer wouldn't change. But it's still really shock.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you. You've been awarded 1 point, Brandon.
What
Steven.
cost?
What cost? Well,
Steven.
it's at the cost of 1 point.
Truth or dare?
I guess we'll switch it up, and I'm gonna do dares. I have no shame.
Okay, you're gonna have to bleep some names out so they're not heard online.
Oh,
Okay. So forfeit a nope, it's too late. Forfeit a point or text that you have feelings for her and want her to leave him. Yeah,
Damn, bro.
and you have to.
no shame.
You have to.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
but no, there's a part 2. You have to pretend that you're being genuine for 24 hours.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay.
Like,
You have to pretend. Okay, so you have to text her. You want her to leave, and you have to like actually pretend that you're serious about it.
oh, oof.
For 24 hours. As soon as the 24 hours are up, you're like, I'm just kidding, you dumb idiot.
Oof.
Alright, bet.
Wait, are you actually?
I'm doing it.
Oh my god.
I'm doing it.
I did not expect you to actually want to do it.
I'm doing it. Alright, it's 24
Okay,
hours, so I can take my time with this.
Okay,
Alright.
okay, feel free to take a screenshot. Just censor everything to like her identity. It's a thing for the YouTube people.
Well, her contact name is not something that gives away who she is. So.
What is her contact name? Okay, we have to bleep out his name.
I'm just gonna bleep that whole thing.
Just newt over it. Anyway, okay. Give us a brief glimpse of what your message is going to be like. Paint a picture with words.
Well, I have 24 hours to carry on this bit. So my thing is that there are two outcomes here. One, I drag it on for a little bit, and I use the gift of sleep and school to delay the conversation a little bit for the 24 hours, and also just kind of like meme it. Or she doesn't respond to me at all, which is also a very high
No,
possibility.
even if she doesn't respond, that's totally fine. Just it's the fact that you're doing it that matters. But I'm actually surprised you did that. That's actually funny. You're gonna burn a friendship right there for the sake of views, but you know what? I'm here for it. The thing about this too is even if I lose, I still don't lose.
Yeah.
I get to enjoy this. Okay.
Alright, I said I have something incredibly important to tell you, and it's personal, and I need you to not tell and I will see what happens.
Oh, sensational. Give us updates if she texts back throughout the episode.
Give me my point.
Alright, I did. I gave you your point. Congratulations. Alright, Brandon.
I don't want to pick dare now.
Truth or dare?
All right. I will go truth with this one, but I will pick dare next time.
Okay. Brandon.
Weak.
Okay, Brandon. In your free time, you talk about how much you love your girlfriend and how amazing she is. But on air, I want you to tell us what you hate the most about her. This could be personality or physical attributes.
Well,
Or both, if you're really feeling up to it. You know what? I will give you double points if you do both. Will you answer?
It's not a matter of what I answer. I'm trying to think.
I better be off for bonus points.
You have to think about it.
I better be off for bonus points.
Steven's like, I could think about 20 things.
Okay, actually, no. I got something.
Oh, okay.
It's only one thing.
Okay, but it can't be like a roundabout, like not actually like something you don't really like. It can't be a roundabout thing. Because
Okay.
you would. You totally would.
I won't. Okay. We don't get into like a lot of fights or anything like that, but there will be times where if she's upset at me, instead of just kind of coming up to me and like telling me outright, she just kind of won't talk to me, or if we're on call or something and I ask her like what's up, or like she'll just kind of not, so just kind of won't acknowledge it, I guess, until finally like an hour or so passes, or a certain amount of time, or like the day after, and she'll finally kind of say, "Hey, like yeah, I was upset at you," or something like that. I'm the kind of person that I would kind of rather get that out of the way, because I hate the feeling of just kind of.
Oh, are you saying she's passive aggressive?
I guess.
So
Yeah,
you hate the fact. Okay, so you hate the fact that she's passive aggressive.
I don't like it when it's
You have to. Okay, no, it is something you hate about her.
well,
Do
I
you
don't-
hate the fact that she's passive aggressive?
I hate it when she does it when it's something that she's upset with me about.
You're
and I
being
don't know what it
roundabout.
is.
You're not supposed to be roundabout.
And
Not
so,
very good at this game, Brandon.
Either say something straight up. I hate it when she does blank, or I hate that blank.
Let's
Like-
play the Mad Lib game, Brandon.
Like here, yeah, no, literally, this is somewhere where you can input Mad Libs. Like, hey, I hate Steven's hair.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know, and you know
Yeah,
what?
That's fair enough.
Yeah, I do. But that's not the point. The point is that I was direct about it. You have to be direct or you're not getting the point.
Okay, well, I hate when she's passive aggressive when.
No, not
without
when
being
she's
angry.
passive aggressive. I hate that she is passive aggressive.
I hate that she's passive aggressive about when she's angry at me.
Okay. Now, are you going to go for the double point and say something
No.
that you don't like about her physically?
No.
And you know what? What a good choice, because she would murder you. Alrighty. Truth or dare?
I had 2 points, right?
Yes, you have 2 points.
Okay,
So
cool.
shut your damn mouth.
Truth.
Truth?
Yeah.
Okay. If your parents were to get a divorce, who would most likely be the cause of it and why?
Oh, my dad for smoking.
That's boring. I don't like that answer.
That's my answer. That's
No!
my answer.
That's so boring.
That sucks. I answered the
Why?
question.
Okay, why?
truthfully. Give
Okay,
me
but
my
why?
point.
Why does your mom not like that your dad smokes?
My grandmother smoked, her mother, and so did my grandfather, her dad, and her dad was abusive.
Mm.
And so my grandfather was abusive to my mom growing up, and it's not blaming cigarettes, but it was just his go-to. And because
It's
of
like
all
a
the
trigger.
stress, because of all the stress that it had on my grandmother, who mainly raised my mom, she smoked a lot as well.
So it's kind of like a trigger for her.
Pretty much, and also
I
my
mean,
dad's
did your
health
dad-
isn't like the greatest, so him smoking is just not a good idea.
Well, did your dad ever smoke at any point, or no?
Yeah, he's technically a traveling salesman. Technically, it's
Technically.
more local, but like when he had a lot of people working for him, he would smoke a lot with them, and
Yeah, very socially. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah,
Okay.
that's the
Well,
reason.
that
There you go.
is so boring. I wanted to be like,
That sucks.
No,
That's the answer.
I know. Ah, that's so fucking
We
boring.
have an update. She said okay, so hang on a second.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Pause.
Well, nope. You just go on with Brandon, and I will.
Okay,
continue
okay.
with this
Give
in
us
a second.
updates. Okay. Brandon, Truth or dare?
Alright, I said I would go with dare, so I'd go in dare.
Forfeit a point or text your mom that you broke up with your girlfriend and pretend it's true for 24 hours.
Nope, I can't lie to my mom.
Why not?
Cannot lie to my mom. I cannot bring
Why?
myself to lie to
Why?
my mom.
Why can't you lie to her?
I can't. I just
Why not?
can't bring myself to.
Okay, is it the fact that you can't lie to her or is it the lie?
I feel bad about lying at all, but I just, especially to my mom.
Your mom loves her. She really does. And you know what? I understand why. Really?
Yeah.
That's so boring, so quick. But you know what? 1 point for me. Cha-ching. All right, Steven, any updates?
No.
No. You still working on a draft?
This is just so taxing.
That's okay. All right.
Hit me with the next thing.
Okay, Steven, truth or dare?
I'm still working on a different dare, so I guess truth.
Which one?
I'm gonna be like, she doesn't have one. I won the game.
Oh, I mean, I'll probably run out of them before our time frame, but that's what editing is for, so I can come up with more.
Slow motion. Just
I'll just
Yeah,
delay
just
the
don't worry
audio
about
by,
it.
like, it'll just make it 0.9 speed.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, okay.
That was my question.
So you don't have to reveal the name out loud because this is the internet.
It'll
Anyway,
probably just be easier to bleep it anyways.
can you tell us who your most embarrassing, if I can speak, embarrassing crush was? Like, looking back, you're so, like, repulsed and embarrassed that you even had feelings for this person. And tell us why. Wasn't that your ex?
Yeah.
Okay, care to elaborate?
I guess I can. Not being mean because I don't want to be incredibly mean, but I don't know. The thing about her is I never was physically attracted to her. That was just always a thing. So after looking back, I was just like, what exactly happened? That would be the thing, is that I was not physically attracted to her. Plus, like, I don't know, she was always just kind of rude person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She always seemed kind of, like, apathetic.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Anyway, any updates?
God.
Oh, because I was thinking of my answer.
Okay, fine. Brandon, truth or dare?
I'm gonna go back to truth.
What's the family member that you hate the most? Not dislike, but hate. And why?
Hmm.
This can't be like your third cousin, like twice removed.
Oh, here's the thing. I have an answer, but the story I have, if any of my family members listen to this, they would know who it is.
I think I know who it is, actually. Okay, bleep this part out, Steven, but is it...
Oh, yeah, that's her.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
But you know what? That was bleeped. So, you know what? That's not a usable answer.
hold on.
So it's up to you.
That's because we censored it. It's not valid.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you want to reveal it to the world?
I want to delay. I have the update. I want to
Okay,
delay
Brandon,
this just a little bit
yeah.
because this was a quick response. So
Brandon,
I was just like,
Brandon, take your time and think about it. Steven, tell us.
I want, because I have until 7 o'clock tomorrow, so I don't want to rush this too much. So I was just like, I know you tell everything, but I need you to promise me you don't tell any.
She's literally gonna go run and tell him.
Well, the thing is they're both at dinner right now.
Oh no!
That's the thing. Is that
That's what makes it even funnier, though.
No, what's worse about this is that they're getting dinner with and will then go see a movie with
Everybody's gonna know. Dude, okay, but he's gonna call out that BS. He's gonna be like, no way. He lost a bet.
Yikes.
I
That's
hope
really
he
funny.
does, so that I don't have to finish the 24 hours.
Okay, fine. Yeah, no. If she blatantly asks, well, if she asks like vaguely, "Are you joking?" You have to be like, "No, I'm dead serious."
Nah,
But if she's like,
if
"No,"
she calls me out for bullshit, I'm gonna be like, ha!
okay. But if she's very vague, like, "Are you serious or are you joking?" Then you have to be like, "Yeah, no, I'm serious." But if she's
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
up like, "What kind of bet did you lose?" Then be like, "The Third Wheel Podcast and all podcast streaming platforms. Check it out."
I will just send her a link to
Yep,
the
you'll find out next Monday.
you'll find out on Monday. Just then never say anything else. Just go silent.
Just on Monday, just send her a link to our YouTube. Okay,
alright.
let's see. Whose turn is it?
It's still Brandon's. We just put
Oh,
his
yeah.
answer on hold.
That's right, Brandon. You know that
Oh
you've
my
had time to
God.
think. What do you think?
I don't mind telling you guys later, but I think I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna keep it to myself for this
Okay,
one.
point for me. Sensational.
I'm gonna take my
See,
third
like I
point.
said, all my points are from Brandon because he's checkmated by social obligation.
See, here's the thing, right? I feel like there are questions that maybe I shouldn't answer, but I've always told other people that I am an open book and you can ask me anything, and I uphold that.
You're trying to
And today
prove
is-
something.
Today is the day where my words are being challenged against me. And yeah, now I have something to prove.
Okay. Okay, Steven. Truth or dare?
I guess it's dare time.
Again?
I guess so.
You know what? I'll let you pick one or two.
I don't like that.
Pick two.
They're both-
No, Brandon's gonna pick two for me. That way I
Yeah.
can blame him for what's wrong. For what happens.
Okay, so two?
Yeah.
Okay. This is also for the YouTube people, but you need to go into your kitchen and grab a glass and fill it up with water. And then I need you to take a teaspoon or a tablespoon, whatever you're feeling, and put some salt in there. And have yourself a tasty little drink.
Oh, yikes. Oh, okay. He just left.
Oh, okay.
He left to go do
You have to
that.
record. Wait, Steven, no! You have to record it for the YouTube people.
Podcast content
You have
here.
You have to record. Okay, you have to record it for our YouTube viewers.
Some salt water.
That way they can also see the hair I was talking about.
Oh, bro.
Oh no, bro.
Oh, no, bro.
Literally. Let's just put in some neat transition music here.
Elevator music.
Yeah, Steven's little whooshy sound effect. Whoosh.
Put in some elevator music. Really funny. Just left in a moment.
He's gonna leave in like all the weird sound effects and words that we say. But guess we'll have to find out Monday on the next podcast. He's cheating, and he'll find out later when he's editing this. But this is fine. I'm running out of questions for Steven because he's so tough to crack. So send me questions. Send him really bad questions he won't want to answer. I hate you. Oh my god, why did I even bother asking
I
you?
don't know why you bothered.
I wonder if he's doing it. He's just taking his time.
Bad return to have my glass.
Oh, okay.
Can I hear a word you saying?
Okay. Like how he said okay as if he knew that okay.
I did actually hear that though.
Oh.
Alright, do I have to drink it all in one go? Or how is
No,
this working?
you just have okay. Make sure to record it for our YouTube people at home. But yeah,
I've
no,
been
you can.
recording.
Okay, so yeah, you don't have to drink it all in one go, but yeah, you do have to drink it all.
Alright.
Within like 5 minutes.
No, I mean, yeah, I'd say like within like 5 minutes.
Alright.
But I think taking your time makes it worse.
Yeah. We'll see.
You here on the podcast, if you're a long time
Don't do
listener,
this.
you know I have my own horror story with saltwater, so thinking about this is making me disturbed.
That I'm so willing to do it.
Well, thinking about me doing it makes me like nauseous. Like I can't, like my body still physically refuses to swallow salt water. I get nauseous when it's in my mouth. I hate the ocean now. I can't live.
I have already found myself in a predicament where if I let this sit too long, the salt's just gonna accumulate on the bottom.
Oh my
So,
god, how much did you add that it doesn't like dissolve into the water completely?
I have a full cup and you said a teaspoon.
Oh, a teaspoon. Okay, well, that's not too bad.
So I scooped a teaspoon.
Because the original was like tablespoon. I had written down tablespoon, and then I was like, no, that's kind of cruel. That's
Yeah,
horrible.
I looked when you said teaspoon or tablespoon, whatever you're feeling. I was just like, I'll do the most, and I pulled out a tablespoon, and I was just like, I'll do the other one.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot until you like actually look at it. So I was like, yeah, no, whatever you're feeling, buddy.
Whatever you're feeling. The thing is, the 2 dares that I have actually won't give me points until I finish them. So, well, did you guys ask a Brandon question?
Oh, that would have been a good use of our time.
Probably.
Silence.
Okay.
Silence.
Yeah, that would have been a way better use of our time.
Ugh.
Brandon, truth or dare?
Gonna go there.
Yeah, finally, Jesus.
I did a dare.
He
No, you
did.
passed a dare.
Yeah.
You
but
passed it up.
I still said dare.
Okay,
But you didn't pass.
Brandon.
You passed it.
Yeah.
forfeit a point or block one of your top 5 contacts for 24 hours. By top, I mean like one of your most recent contacts that have texted
Block your
you.
mom. Block your mom. Do it.
Yep. So one of your 5 most recent contacts, you have to block them for
Hold on,
24
hold on.
hours.
Wait, doesn't that
Hold
mean
on.
me,
Yep,
Grace,
yep,
Vincent, Aaron, or
His mom.
or your
My,
mom?
my very first top contact is our third wheel group chat.
No, that doesn't count. That means the next one down. Because you can't block a group chat.
Okay, well, so the first one's my dad.
Solid option.
The second one's my girlfriend.
Also a solid option. Yep.
Third one is my mom.
Solid option.
Yep.
And
Great choices.
The fourth one is Vincent.
Solid option.
Really solid choices.
The fifth one is for friend Sean.
Solid option.
Yep. All great choices.
Yikes. Okay, well, this is gonna be interesting. I guess I'll block Vincent, and I'm gonna have a fun time tomorrow trying to find him without texting him so I can tell him about our quiz. I told him I would tell him about our quiz after we take it tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to find him. I'm gonna have to track him down without texting him, I guess.
That's hilarious.
I want you guys to know that this is probably the grossest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, well now you know how 8-year-old me felt.
I'm almost done. But
I know, it's disgusting, isn't it?
I'm screen recording.
All right.
My blocking of Vincent. How do I do that on my phone?
Have you never blocked somebody before?
No.
I blocked my sister once because she was being annoying. I block people for a lot of reasons.
Alright.
You did it.
I did
Okay,
it.
Steven, are you done?
Not yet, but
Okay. Wait, did anybody set a timer?
4.
I said you had 5 minutes.
Well, given that I got
whatever. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I trust you.
I'll finish it by the end of this. Whatever. All right, I'll finish it now. Actually. All right, what's up? What do you want?
Okay.
What's the score update?
Don't worry about it.
You are losing.
Well, I mean, it depends if you guys want to play against me or not. Is that what you're doing? Okay, Steven.
Yeah.
Truth or dare?
Truth. Still feeling that last dare.
You have to put down your dog Sawyer or Ripley. Who are you putting down?
Heard footsteps behind me as if someone was waiting for me for my.
Waiting for your answer.
My reasoning is gonna be kind of messed up, but I guess it would be it would be Ripley because she's technically not my dog.
Okay.
Technically, she is my sister's dog, but she's here all the time when my
Yeah.
sister is working. So by that logic, even though she's like
Interesting.
she is a husky and that's my favorite breed and I love her to death. Sawyer's technically my dog, so yeah. So. There also
Interesting.
smiles, and that smile melts you. If he smiled before I made a decision, I would immediately switch that decision to Ripley. So,
Brandon,
Yeah.
truth or dare?
I'll go with truth.
Truth. You're so
Weak.
boring.
Weak. Weak.
You know what? Should I just go for the jugular and make sure you don't answer?
You are in charge of this. You do
I
whatever you
like
want.
points, so I vote no.
Yeah, I vote yes.
Interesting.
Let's spin a wheel.
Stop. Why is your solution to everything spin a wheel?
Cause we're the Third Wheel Podcast.
I can't even talk. I feel like I've had like 5 mispronunciations of basic words. I'm like slurring things.
We've only spun 2 wheels so far this season. We need
Wait,
to
who am
spin
I?
it.
I'm sorry, I had a stroke.
I'm sorry, I had a stroke.
Oh my god, that was so good.
I know.
Anyway, Brandon.
Yeah. Is this the jugular one?
Yes.
No.
Damn.
Okay.
I mean, it's still not great, but it's
None of
fine.
them have been.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
If you had to completely ghost one of these people from your life, no contact, no explanation as to why you're not talking to them, just fully gone, poof. Would you choose your mom or your dad?
Ooh.
You want to hurry that train along a little bit there?
I don't know if I can answer that.
You're gonna forfeit another point?
I don't know.
This
You
isn't
know what?
even the jugular question.
Like I said, Brandon is keeping me alive single-handedly.
Brandon is the only reason Grace has a fighting chance against me.
I know.
So willing
great.
to do so many things. I don't know if that's a good thing about me or not.
Nice. I'm going to decline this one.
Can I steal the point if I answer?
Absolutely not. Because what's easy for Brandon is like what's easy for you is like mind-bogglingly hard for Brandon. I do want to know what your answer is. You can answer anyway.
Well, I don't know what. I don't think I
No, I'm talking to Steven. Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Moving on. Steven.
Yeah.
Truth or dare?
Yeah. Can I get 4 points if I do both?
That math doesn't even add up.
So?
A multiplier.
It doesn't have to add up. It was a question.
No.
Fine. I don't know. I guess dare.
Dare? Okay. Forfeit a point.
Forfeit
a point. Forfeit a point or Venmo me $10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really out here buying points.
Yeah, this game is pay to win, Brandon, and I hope you know that you're gonna lose.
Hold on. I need to wait for confirmation.
Okay.
Oh, I was
You asked
typing
me.
the money in the wrong spot. It's like, what's this for? $10.
Something I
Why is
hate
it not
about
working?
I literally hate how like people that you're friends with can see like what transactions you have. I hate that more than anything in the world. $1.01.
Added the extra cent.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Wait, he didn't pay you the exact amount you asked for, so I
Gave her
think.
$10.
Oh, get him! Get him! Okay. But you know what? That's okay.
You know what?
Because
Fine.
at least.
Fine. Nope. Fine. Fine.
What?
Fine.
Are you gonna ask for the 1 cent back?
No.
Will Venmo even let you do that?
Yeah.
Why are you like this?
Because Brandon said I didn't do the exact.
Well, I will do it later because I can't do that right now. My debit card is not the one. I got a new debit card because I had fraud. So I need to add that new card when it comes in the mail, and then I will send you back your 1 cent. But in the meantime, I will give you your stupid point.
Yay!
God, I have to pay you to give you a point. Anyway,
Yay! That was all a part of the play.
Brandon,
Yeah.
truth or dare?
The defeated soul.
I'll do dare again this time. I'll
Dare?
switch them. Well, actually, how much time do we have left? Because I'll do one
Well,
of
given
each.
that there's probably about 20 minutes worth of
Okay. What?
we probably have some time left.
Yeah, I'm sure. Which is fantastic because I need a big old gap in the middle to come up with more. But Brandon, you pick dare,
Yeah, I'll do dare this time.
forfeit a point, or skip one of your lectures tomorrow. Can be any one of your choice.
Hey Brandon, wanna skip CPE?
See,
Tell
that's
Aaron and we'll just go do raids.
That does sound appealing. I just don't know if we can afford to. Just how ridiculous the labs are.
It's fine. You weren't at the yesterday's lecture, so I think that worked just fine. I think we'll be all good.
So are you forfeiting the point or are you skipping a lecture?
This is a give me, Brandon. You need these points. This is a give
well,
me.
well, the thing is I can't skip my physics one tomorrow because we have a big
Exactly.
quiz. And
You
that.
can't skip physics. I can't. Yeah, you can't skip physics. I don't know why I said I can't. This isn't about me. You can't skip physics, and I think CP's your only other one. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, just do it. Just go take your quiz, and then just go chill out.
Like,
What's your answer?
you- Are you saying this as like Steven's gonna be the one that makes sure that I don't go?
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
If you aren't having lunch, if you aren't in Panera having lunch with me tomorrow,
While
I
you're
will
debating
pop
it.
into the lecture and see if you're sitting there.
While you're debating it. It's okay. It's okay. I can tell when he's lying. Anyway,
Okay, you know what?
while you're thinking about it, Steven, how's it going with
Anything back? I think that when I reassured her that she needs to not say anything, she just stopped caring, which is a very huge
Hello?
possibility.
Hello?
What?
Just be like, hello? Are you still there?
Just be poking at
Hello?
her.
I mean, you won't get the point unless you actually confess.
That's fair, but you know what? I feel like I'm fine right now. I'll just keep building a cushion.
Okay. Alrighty, Brandon,
fair.
what's your answer?
I will forfeit the point if I don't get a response by the end of the recording session.
Okay.
The fact that this is a no-brainer for me. The fact that you wouldn't even have to offer me anything to skip my Thunderdome. I was just like, oh, we'll both do it.
Alright, well,
How supportive are you, Steven?
I have 3 points right now, right? So,
Yeah, that is
Wait,
true.
yeah, you want to just give a quick point tally?
Brandon, you have 3. Steven, you have 5, and you could have 6, depending on whether or not answers.
So I like to hear. How many do you have?
I have 3.
Alright, so Brandon, if you don't want to be last, you need this point.
uh,
Otherwise, you'll be forced to try and do other stuff to catch up.
I don't know, what do you guys think?
No, Brandon, if you don't do this, if you don't do this, then Grace gets a point, and you're losing.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think I established the fact that the loser has to do anything. Should I
No,
have?
but the winner does, and whatever I decide.
I love how you've already claimed victory.
Pretty much. I haven't turned down anything.
That's very true.
alright. You know what?
Yeah, if you don't do this, then Grace is out of you. So
I'll do it.
You don't sound very happy about it. Remember, the podcast is now, but your education is forever.
no, this podcast is more important than
I
anything
think
else.
it's more of a gamble between.
What would your
who's-
mother say, Brandon?
I think it's more of a gamble between who's gonna actually teach the lecture for CPE tomorrow. Because if it's sorry,
Honestly,
bleep that out. Bleep that out. If it's
We're gonna be bleeping so many names.
Mhm.
if it's a particular one, then yeah, no, I don't care.
Honestly,
Or
either
actual-
one, either or at this point for me, because I have the other one and he sucks at grading crap. So, either or, that class just is not intriguing to me.
Yeah. Mhm. All
Just get an
right.
extra long lunch, Brandon.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take
That's
the
what
point.
I
Sensational.
Take the point. I'll gamble.
Fantastic. You know what? I never took you for a gambling man. It suits you. Steven,
Yes.
truth or dare?
I'll give you another run at the truths.
How do I phrase this?
I don't know.
If you had to have one of your girlfriends be yours, which girlfriend would you pick and why?
Given that only Eric is in a relationship, that's all I can say.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Ew.
I mean, the only other thing that I could say is, I mean, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna take Brandon's girlfriend. Fuck you.
What? Okay, why?
Why Eric's
Because it's not
girlfriend?
Sierra.
There are 2 options, and then
You know what?
one of them.
The less shitty option. I like your thinking.
That's really all I could say. No one else is in a relationship, so.
Sensation. I don't know why I thought there were more people. Wow, I'm really far out of the loop.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of bachelors now, except none of us are bachelors.
I was about to say that's a word for it.
Optimism is fine. I can be optimistic.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, there you go.
Brandon,
Yeah.
truth or dare? I hope you're scared, Brandon.
She hasn't even asked you to do or say anything yet. Why are you so nervous?
It's just so I don't.
Truth or dare, Brandon?
How much time do we have left?
As much time as I want.
Let's see.
How many questions do you have left? Because we have filled the time pretty good. So, like, how many things do you have left? Because
I don't really know. Sometimes I'm just like asking things that pop in my brain as I go.
Sometimes I just make it up. Okay,
Okay, but I'm
wait,
also I'm also thinking. Because we've been going on for give or take like 15 minutes, not including our small talk in the beginning. But there's a lot of ums and cutouts.
There's a lot of
Okay.
So we're
Wait.
like under an hour at this point.
I would say that we are at about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
And
here's
that's
what
I mean, give or take maybe a little more. 45,
Yes.
50.
I'll,
Being
I'll,
generous.
I'll do one more dare and one more truth.
Let's do two more for Brandon and I because he started it. We'll do two
Okay.
more each.
Yeah,
Okay, Brandon.
I'll get the
You're-
dare
okay.
out of the way.
Ready?
Yeah.
So Brandon, you choose one truth and one dare.
Yeah.
You have to do them both.
Okay, your truth is.
Is
I don't know. I
that
kind of want to make up one to fuck with you.
Was that last one the jugular one? Or...
Was it? I don't remember.
I'm
It was
still
gone
waiting
now.
for which one's gonna be my jugular one.
I don't know, cause you don't really have a jugular
Yeah.
like question.
you don't have a throat, Steve.
You don't really care. Yeah, you don't have a throat.
I'm sure. I mean this in the nicest way possible. If anyone can find my limit, it would be you.
Sensational. I love that you have that much faith in me.
Yeah.
Okay. Brandon.
Yeah.
Your truth.
Yeah.
If you had to kill one of your friends,
Jeez.
which would it be? And it can't be an acquaintance, can't be a friend of a friend, or someone that you like kind of like but aren't really like on super friendly terms with. Who would it be? And why?
It's just any of my friends, or is there a selection that I have to choose from?
You know who your friends are.
Kill Vincent and steal his shinies.
If I kill Vincent, that way I don't have to worry about blocking. Sorry, Vince. I'm so sorry. I don't mean it.
Next time we see Vince, next time we see Vince after this episode drops, I will be sharing him this link.
No, I haven't decided to kill him yet.
You already decided to block him.
For 24 hours, this is murdering him.
You're murdering him for 24 hours, basically.
And you know what? Huzzah. I'm enjoying this.
Who's it gonna be?
Having a great time, thank you. This is totally making up for last episode.
I'm having a phenomenal time.
Good, I'm glad.
Well, mentally I
This
am.
is supposed to-
Physically, my stomach is still kind of not happy that I drank some salt water.
Okay, Brandon, do you have an answer?
You know what? I'll give you a countdown. You crumble under those. If there's not a countdown, if there's not an answer at the end of the countdown, then I think you forfeit the point.
Okay.
10,
Well,
9,
hold on.
8.
Stop. Why are you
7,
counting so fast?
6,
Hey, slow down.
4.
I'm sorry, Vincent. I do understand.
Okay, well,
Well,
you have
understand.
chosen Vincent. Please explain your reasoning.
You understand why I'm doing it for the. I don't know.
If anything, you'd be sparing him the trouble of having to take the quiz tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sensational. Okay,
Then I won't have to track him down.
Brandon,
Yeah.
are you ready for your dare?
No, but yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, is he? He's just doing both
Brandon,
of them right now.
do you have... Well, I mean, should I switch off? Okay, let's switch off. Fine. Steven,
No.
truth or dare?
Nope, it's too late, Brandon. All right, well, I'll end with the truth as well. So dare.
Dare?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Interesting.
I feel like you didn't want that answer.
I don't... What makes you say that?
I feel like you really didn't want me to say dare.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Steven, I dare you to let me make the thumbnail of this video any horrible picture of you that I would desire.
Do you want pictures? I'll give you some.
Absolutely. I want
Go for it.
options. And you know
Go
what?
for it.
I want any picture that I want. So even if it's something Brandon has or in my phone,
Oh,
I want it to be the thumbnail.
Go for it. Here.
Sensational.
I'll send you some great qualifiers.
Great.
Oh,
I'm glad. Okay. Brandon.
I'll even send you some of these ones. Alright, there you go.
Brandon.
yeah.
Dare or dare?
I guess I'm going with there.
Kinda only have one
Brandon.
option.
Yeah.
Do you own an index card?
Oh god. Oh god. Ask me to do. Hold on. I think
know
I
where
do.
this is going.
Good, I'm so glad.
I know what's happening.
Yeah, I know. Like, oh god, I do. I,
You do?
yeah.
Okay, well, let me know when you have it.
You better
I
record
have-
this horrid monstrosity.
I have the stack in my hand.
Okay,
Oh, a stack. Interesting.
Brandon, I'm gonna need you to take that top card in your hand
No.
and eat that index card.
Do it or you lose.
It's edible.
Well, yeah, it's.
I mean,
Hey, Brandon, it's plant based, so.
I've eaten one and I'm still here.
They're Oxford ruled index cards.
I've eaten multiple index cards and I'm still alive.
Were they Oxford ruled index cards?
Oh my god, do you want me to Google if they're safe? Let's see. What are they called? Oxford what?
Ruled index cards.
Mhm.
Grace, I hope you appreciate the fine selection that I threw in the group chat.
I do. I really do.
There's some
Right,
real good ones in there.
How are we confirming this? Am I FaceTiming you?
You're doing a video for
You're
our
just gonna
YouTube
record
people.
it and then you're gonna send it to me.
Okay, well, we'll go ahead and just can I rip it and eat it, or just do I have
Nope,
to
the whole thing.
hold it?
I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I think ripping it into little pieces makes it harder.
It's true.
You can't do that weird water it down and water bowl crap. Yeah, no, it's fine. Shockingly, Oxford index cards are made out of paper. So.
Whoa!
Yeah, no, they're fine.
Given that the next one is my last one, I am hereby forfeiting the contest. She has not said anything.
Okay, we can do that.
If I eat the index card, does that put me at 6 points?
It puts you at 5 points.
Puts me at 5.
You didn't-
5
you didn't-
points.
Yeah.
Mm.
And what am I at? What, 8?
You're at 7. You would have been
Ah.
at 8, but you forfeited the point.
Right.
I am at 6. So I do better
Oh,
than Brandon
yeah.
either way.
Brandon, if you don't do this.
Well, then at that point, do I just lose anyway?
Well, no, but
Well, I mean,
if you
it's
don't
more
do
like
it,
how badly are you gonna lose?
So here's the thing: if you don't do it, Grace gets a point, and if for some reason Grace finds my threshold in the next question and I don't do it, we are both tied, and that would just guarantee you being third wheel.
Tiebreaker.
Well, because we both tied for points.
Yeah.
And
So
the
you're
people who
automatically
win
the
get to
third wheel.
choose. That would you would just be the third wheel. So if you don't do this, you bank on the idea that I just like answered whatever the question Grace has, and don't purposefully just avoid it. So, or you do it and then also bank on the idea that I don't just pick you. So you're kind of in a tough spot.
What?
You get eat it, eat it, eat it.
Hold on.
I would like to clarify: is this like a 3x5?
It is a 3x4.
Okay, because I was gonna say if it's bigger, you can cut it down to size.
I'm gonna set up my camera, I guess.
Better give great video evidence.
Okay, I'm recording. Here's the index
Sensational.
card.
The
I
best part
am-
about all of this
I
is
am
that
now
if
holding the index card.
you don't have to give me a play-by-play.
And holding it once more. Um,
You know,
again.
it'll be really funny that.
Alright,
I'll save this.
inserting the index card.
Just eat the 10 card. Just eat
Not
it.
that difficult. I do it all the time for funsies.
Oh god. I did not resolve it.
To wash it down.
I'm gonna choke.
I didn't say you had to eat it all in one go.
True.
I just said don't break it down into tiny pieces. It makes it harder.
You have. I'm gonna count down from 10, and if it's.
If it's not gone.
I'm actually trying to chew it and I can't.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. It's really chewy. It's kind of like gum that way. It's really hard to like break it down. Good luck with that.
Nah.
Anyway, while we're waiting,
You hear this
Steven.
noise, Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an index card. Alright, what's up? What's my truth?
Oh, hold on, Steven, wait.
Yeah. Alright, I'm back.
The video I took is 4 minutes and 50 seconds long, so I'm
Probably
sending
because
it-
you couldn't just stomach the idea of eating the card for 2 minutes.
No, I started it the moment I started folding and put it in my mouth.
So, where is it?
I told him he didn't have to eat all of it, because then it was going to take like 20 minutes.
Where is it?
It
Where's the
got
video?
to a point where it was soupy.
Where's the video?
I'm eating it to both of you, and I
Did you say you're eating it?
I'm eating the video. There's no proof of it. I guess we'll bring the episode to the close with whatever question you have for me.
Do I want to end this on a silly goose note? Or do I want to end this on a serious note?
favorite color?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can ask Cutthroat whatever, or yeah, it's up to you.
Steven,
Uh-huh.
whose life do you think would have been better off if they had never met you?
Ooh. Huh. Let's see. Who would have benefited more?
Brandon.
Nah.
No, he's here with the podcast.
Because if I were not here, then Brandon's dogs would be alive.
I feel like if Brandon wasn't here, my life wouldn't change that drastically, to be honest.
Damn.
Damn.
That sucks, bro.
Unlucky.
Irreplaceable, I guess. I don't know.
To the left, to the left.
I made a lot
Everything
of.
it owns in the box to the left.
I made a lot of enemies in high school.
Shock. Hold on, let me hold on, wait. Really?
I thought you were gonna ask a follow-up question.
No.
But I mean,
It was
like,
me being sarcastic. I'm
I
not
can-
shocked.
I can kind of say that it wasn't from my own doing. I just was being myself.
That sounds like you. Yeah, that literally just sounds like you
I just
deflecting.
kind of existed. So, The problem is that I can't say like any one of my friends, because they would have indirectly known about me anyways, no matter what. That's just how that works.
Yeah, but okay, but like indirectly knowing you is different than like you being directly involved in their lives.
The thing is that if I weren't friends with one person for whatever reason, and I was still friends with everyone else, my presence would still be around them for a good amount. That it would
Yeah,
just
but
probably
it's like
happen
the same
naturally.
reason where like I have a lot of acquaintances that I like know of, but I'm not close with them at all.
Yeah.
like they hang out and they talk to my friends, but I don't really know anything about them or
That's
what
just
they
what I'm
like or
saying.
what
I
they're.
don't think it would really change that much for any of them. So,
So I get the point.
nope. I have an answer. You don't get no points. I have an
Fine, you have
answer.
to explain it, and it has to be a satisfying
Alright.
answer.
You will be very satisfied. It would be my third ex-girlfriend, and the reason being is that we did technically we dated because sure, we never actually went out on a date. We never actually did anything in person. The only thing that ever happened was with like hanging out was that it was during COVID too, so there wasn't like much to do. It was like just before quarantine like actually took over everything. Like schools shut down and big populous areas like were closed, but I think it was actually when stuff was starting to open back up or whatever. Um, but they it was for my birthday. The only time that we actually like were in person was that like she apparently organized like a birthday parade with like my friends. So they drove down my street and everyone was there on cars and whatnot. And what was really funny is that when like my mom was yelling at me to like come outside, and I was just like, "Mother, I'm busy. I was playing a game or something like that." And she basically like, because I have a wheelchair, basically just like dragged me out. A wheelchair, an office chair, basically just dragged me out of my room and like pushed me outside. I saw everyone coming by. Um, that was the only time I was ever like in person with her, pretty much when we were dating, because her parents homeschooled her,
Weird.
and kept her like in her house for a while, and it caused a lot of problems because she wanted to go do things and they told her no, and I was just like, okay, but why? And then I was ultimately just like, okay, if you can't do anything, they don't like me. They don't like you doing like having a relationship in general. She also lived in Dayton, so that was quite a drive for me. I was just like, all these, there's a lot of things that are just like, this is not working.
Yeah, they're
Plus, I
not
haven't
clicking.
done anything. This isn't something that we should do. And she was not a fan of that option. I was just like, there's nothing I can do, and I'm only causing a divide. I'm gonna just step away. She was not a fan of that.
That's
So I think, so yeah.
that's not really like she's better off without you.
If
Or like a.
I caused apparently the topic of me caused a lot of family turmoil. I knew her brother.
What did you
for a very long-
do?
I just existed again. I was just
What?
a
Okay,
copy.
but what did they not like about you, or did you not know?
They just did. From what I gathered, they just didn't like the fact that. From what I could gather from like a parent aspect, they just didn't like that she was growing up.
Oh,
Because ultimately they wanted her to wait till she was 16 when she like started dating. Like when she wanted to start dating, and I think we actually did wait for that. Um, and then she just like hopped on the band, like hopped on right away. She was just like, "All right, I'm 16 now, can do this." Um, and I just think that they just didn't appreciate the fact that she was growing up, and so they're like,
okay,
"No,"
gotcha.
because yeah, she was homeschooled for all of her life, so they were always around her, always being a part of her life.
I
So
can
it's probably
honestly
just a
say,
parent thing.
being in education, I feel like, and obviously there are special situations, but I feel like homeschooling your kids just for the sake of like protecting them is doing them such a huge
Oh,
disservice
it's doing them more harm than good.
because they're not they're not learning social skills.
Yep.
They're not learning how to interact with other people. They're not learning like, and let's be honest, like most parents aren't good teachers. They're not.
No.
Like there's a reason they're not educators. There's a reason they're not teachers. And it's because they're just not, they're not good. It's not what they want to do, you know?
It's also
It's
just like hard to as a kid to understand like the same person fulfilling two different roles, because like
it
in an
also
aspect of
yeah.
that parent being a teacher, you're just like, okay, you are my teacher right now, but if I say anything or question what you're doing, you're gonna pull the parent card on me.
Yeah, no, and it does. It makes them like, it does kind of boil down to like a resentment at some point. Like, why couldn't I like be normal? Why couldn't I go out and do stuff with other kids? Like,
Yeah.
because it's very hard to make friends as like a homeschool person, because like I did like out of school activities, like I did figure skating and horseback riding, and yeah, there were some kids that were homeschooled, but it's still hard to make those connections even if you're doing like outside stuff.
Yeah, and that's pretty much why I was a problem. Is because those two roles, I was the topic
Yeah.
of those two roles, and so yeah, she probably would have just benefited more not
Mhm.
knowing who I was.
All right. Well, that leaves with a total score of Brandon with 5, me with 6, and Steven with 8. Round of applause to Steven.
That's just what I do.
Sensational. So now you get to not only pick the third wheel.
So I have 3 options here. I can make Brandon the third wheel, and it would be hilarious because
it's
we
Brandon.
would have. Well, no, just because we would have subjected him to such weird dares that he was uncomfortable with for no point at all. He would have just suffered, and that would have been what happened. I
Mhm.
can make Grace the third wheel and relive this moment.
Absolutely.
And relive something like this. Or I could, well, I have 4 options. I could make myself the third wheel and be an idiot. I could, yeah, no, intermission is not an option. Alright. You know what?
It's a wheel.
You're putting it in a wheel, aren't you?
No. This is what I'm gonna do. Brandon, because you had less points than Grace, the fate of which one of you is the third wheel lies in your hands.
What?
I'm gonna give you an unfair guessing question. The odds will not be in your favor. The odds will not be in your favor, but if you get it right, then Grace is the third wheel, alright?
Okay.
Is this a question I would probably know?
No, this isn't a question that has a right answer.
Oh, okay.
It's I'm going to think of a letter of the alphabet, and you
Oh
have
my
to tell me
God.
what letter I'm thinking of. Because you
That's
have less points than
Can you
Grace.
text it to me? That way I can confirm.
I just say no matter what.
Well, I don't know. I would totally pull some shit like that.
that'd be kind of funny, actually. Yeah, because you had less points than Grace, it's skewed. It's not skewed in your favor.
Can you have like 3 guesses though? Because I feel
Yeah,
like one is just
I
insane.
will give you 3 guesses to get.
Close. Warmer.
No, I will not. I will only tell you yes or no.
Warmer.
Alright.
Not in which direction. No matter which direction, it's
And
always gonna be warmer.
it is the English alphabet. I'm not gonna be like, no, it was Theta.
God. Okay, I got it.
Go for it.
Oh.
You have 3 guesses.
Yikes.
If you get it right, then I will choose Grace to be the third wheel.
Uh,
Actually, you know what? I'll spice this deal up. If you get it with your first guess, I will deem myself the third wheel.
Ha ha ha.
Well, I'm gonna guess the first letter of my name. Is it B?
No.
Okay.
See, you know, when I was thinking of stuff, I was just like, he's gonna guess B for 2 reasons. One, it's the second letter of the alphabet, or because it's the letter of his name. No. No, that's strike 1.
It's not that hard.
I didn't hear a letter after that.
My kindergartners know more letters than you're saying.
It's not that I don't know the alphabet.
I know, I don't know if that's true.
Is it S?
Nope.
For Steven? Nope.
No. Bro, what? I literally just explained to you my thought process on why I wouldn't make it B because it's the first letter of your name. Why would you think I would resort to S?
I don't know. Can I spin a wheel?
Go for it.
Just the letter. Okay,
Go
I'm
for
doing
it.
it. I'm doing it. I'm making a wheel.
I just realized you asked Brandon if he'd eat a sandwich on the floor, and you asked me if I've ever thought about breaking up with my boyfriend. I just realized how weirdly skewed the question was.
I'm sorry, you asked Brandon to silence either his mom or his dad. You dared him to block his mom or his dad.
I didn't dare him. I
No,
asked.
you asked which one would he. You asked which one would he silence,
Yeah.
his mom or his dad, for eternity. And you dared me to hit on my friend's girlfriend, and you want to talk about skewed? You want to talk about skewing questions?
I think friend is a stretch. At least at this point.
Uh,
And it's not like you actually went through with it. You were just really vague about it.
Technically, I did. I just got ignored.
She just did, yeah.
And if for some reason she responds to me later, I'm just not gonna say anything.
Dude, just gaslight her. What are you talking about? Just delete all the texts and be like, I don't have anything.
Nothing happened. Yeah.
Gaslight, gatekeep, boy boss.
Absolutely. Have you gotten a goddamn letter yet, Brandon?
He's still making it.
There we go. Here we go. I found a website, so I didn't have to make it.
Wow.
Okay. I will screen share my screen.
Wow, wow. Okay.
Okay. If it lands on B or S, I'm gonna redo it because I'm not gonna submit that.
I think that's fair.
Is that every letter of the alphabet?
Actually, I didn't check. It just said alphabet wheel, and I assumed it was it.
Why is it not in order?
I don't know.
Because
but
it's
you know
supposed
what?
to be.
Why
Well,
is it
because where you start, you're statistically likely gonna end somewhere, and so when you randomize it, it gives you more of like a.
I guess, but G, F, G, H, J, and I and L are all right next to each other. And
Don't worry about it.
M and Q are all next to
Don't
each
worry about
I
it.
can spin it with my mouse.
other. Yeah,
Right.
this is not time for you to have fun.
Right.
This is the life
On
you
it.
live yourself.
I
is
did
a
it.
mistake. That was a really weak spin. Why does it zoom in like that?
Is it cute?
No, it's not.
Damn
You're the
it.
third wheel.
I eliminated it. Hold on.
You only eliminated the letter. Alright, hang on. You stop here. You stop here. Brandon is deemed the third wheel. He's gonna continue spinning this wheel. I'm gonna exit out of your wheel thing, so that the audio stops tracking over. Brandon
What
is
you're
the
talking
third
about?
wheel
This is
of
my
this
favorite
episode.
audio.
Brandon is the third wheel, so he will now have to pick the topic of next week, and is probably now back in the lead with more third wheels. I don't know
I
what the
can
score is.
This audio forever.
Alright, Brandon, go ahead, send us out.
Oh.
Oh, what a send out.
Yeah, we have several different platforms in which we have this podcast on, but we also have a YouTube, and a lot of the stuff that just happened in the past hour will be put on the YouTube. So if you want to see visuals, if you're a visual person, the
You
YouTube
want to
is
see
for
Brandon
you.
need a note
Okay.
card?
There is absolutely nothing wrong with being the third wheel unless the third wheel doesn't know how to do the fucking send out.
Yeah.